So, because treaties and this and that is all maritime law, and they use contracts. These are colonizers' mental setups. Those are thought currents. There are peoples, earth peoples, who've been subjected by genocide and mass murders, mass graves, modern one, Lahaina. Their thought currents and thought patterns are possibly more sophisticated than the basic lording over other people, self-righteous justifications. Then there's the confusions of different things due to blind spots, right? But the World Health Organization, China, the West, they're supposedly at war. Bill Gates is in there with this whole pandemic treaty, a global rollout of policy, right? So you've got those three aspects of that. So what is this war really on, right? As well as, since Bill Gates is pushing vaccines, create, manufacture vaccines, and has been actively purchasing farmland. So all of this is commerce, including nations, countries. Countries are commerce. That's why they have a Dun and Bradstreet number, right? So they're using commerce, maritime law, corporations. So technically, everyone, literally, can have their own country and be sovereign, self-governed onto themselves. Technically. Because that's the direction I'm going. Smallest right to defend is that of the individual. And I'm sure a vast majority of people would like that. Well, there's most who worship the chains. Yeah. Or like the boot on their neck. So this force majeure is some would say, is a military strategy or thing. But what I find really interesting, specifically where my feet are, what I'm trying to contribute for the whole of humanity, not one vested interest group, because I'm not about that. I don't take sides, even with Kailaasa. And in that WHO video, China doesn't recognize Taiwan, right? Of course not. Just like US doesn't recognize Hawaii Kingdom, but it exists. Same way Kailaasa exists with a permanent population. They're saying, well, where does it exist now? And that's the thing. Kailaasa has multiple sovereign land with permanent population. And to not want to, and they don't have to disclose their location, otherwise it'll be like a whole Gaza situation. And then what are they going to do? Use the U.S. and train there too? Who knows at this point? Right? possibility. But that doesn't mean that the truth should not be shared and said. That's why I'm talking to even Swamiji. Full disclosure on the legal constructs. Okay? Because if you ain't gonna do it, I'm over here, I'm gonna do it. Fine. Gotta do them from scratch. Somebody gotta do it. Right? Otherwise, you got all this misinformation and you're gonna just keep on doing some kind of circus show and nobody's being straight. Because they have their vested interests to enslave others. I ain't about that.